All right, Carolina Panther fan after that wild card game. So, we lost. I honestly, it was a great game. That's what I liked. It was not like that crap game against the Falcons at the end of the season. No. It was a great game. Great defense. Well, a great run defense on our part. Great defense on the Saints' part. The pass defense was shit. I'm sorry. A whole bunch of open plays. Come on. But I just want to say a couple of things. I am not mad at the Panthers. 11-5 season, extreme improvement over a 6-10 season last year. So this video is just a quick thing about the future and what I want to see for the future. What I saw that we can work on, and what I want us to change. So first things first, it seems more than likely we're going to be losing our defensive coordinator again, which means we're going to have to promote one of our assistant defensive coaches up to it, right? So on that note, I want to point out one thing. No one has come after Mike Shula. The last 2 years, it seems people are coming after our defense. Our defense is great. Ron Rivera was a defensive player and was a great defensive coordinator, and he's a great defensive coach. He is great. He is great at building defenses. James Bradbury is becoming a lot better as a corner. Daryl Worley is improving. And with and with Kurt Coleman, I love Kurt Coleman. However, on our offense, that's what we really need to work on. Christian McCaffrey, great addition. Dual threat out of the backfield, over 1,000 yards from scrimmage this season, and that 56-yard pass in this game. Amazing. But the problem we have is with our receiver core. We had Kelvin Benjamin and Devin Funchess as big targets for Cam to throw high, so that way they could go up and over the corners. But it seems like our front office is trying to make a change from that to go from tall, big receivers who are usually going to have a corner on them if they're playing man, not going to be able to break away, to shorter, faster wide receivers who can try and break away from corners, right, in man coverage. So, and I'm fine with that. I think that's a better thing than the big guys. But the problem with this season is after the Tampa Bay game when we traded Kelvin Benjamin, that left us with Devin Funchess to become the number one receiver. He did well in 2015 as a rookie. 2016 he fell off, and then this year he was forced to step up. But then I feel like he can become our number one receiver for a good time. But after that, our receiver core consists of Russell Shepard, a career third or fourth receiver for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Kalen Clay, a career fourth or fifth receiver, Brenton Burson, a career guy who we cut and lost, who we kept cutting and bringing back because we're the only people who will take him. And basically our only weapons were Devin Funchess, Greg Olsen, and Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And if you saw this game, unfortunately, that's all this game was. Devin Funchess, Greg Olsen, and Christian McCaffrey. Those are the three guys who made the biggest plays. Not the best plays, but the biggest plays. The plays that we needed it to get done. So what I want to see for the future is I want to see us in the draft to get at least one good wide receiver. A possible, so of course we're going to have eight picks as of right now. I don't know if we traded away a pick or not. I'll have to look into that. But what I want us to do with I'm just going to go one pick around, so I'm going to do 7 picks. This is not by round. This is just for players in general. I want us to get a wide receiver, at least one wide receiver, a safety, because Mike Adams, we're either going to hold on to him for one more year after this, because he's old. He's getting up there. So we're gonna no bash on Colin Jones, but you're better as a cornerback. Okay. So we're gonna need wide receiver, a safety. I'd like to get another. See, we have Shaq Thompson. I'd like to get another linebacker. So for when Thomas Davis finally goes in the next couple of years. That way we have time to train him up like we did with Shaq Thompson. Because Shaq Thompson is becoming a great left side linebacker. So we need a right side linebacker to replace Thomas Davis, right? Then we're going to need some more more offensive linemen. No bash on Matt Khalil. He's on and off. He does great blocking one game, and then this game he just got pushed back into Cameron Jordan just abused him. So we need to get another left tackle. So we need to get a different left tackle. So I think I'm at 4. Wide receiver, safety, linebacker. Yeah. So I'm at 4. Then after those, I want us to those are the 4 things I feel like we desperately need. Like we really need to improve on. Because we have great depth at the defensive line. We got a decent... When we lost A.J. Klein, we lost a lot of depth at the linebacker core. But our secondary is... All right, that's the other thing. Our secondary needs work with the safety. And also, hopefully Corn Elder doesn't turn out to be just a complete, utter dud. Because he was on IR all season. But hopefully he can pull up and we can get a good nickel cornerback. But then after those 4, I want to see just for... the rest of our original picks that we're going to get anyway. Excuse me. I want another wide receiver and another defensive lineman that we can train up with the guys we have, and then another offensive lineman. I don't know which side, but I know we need a left tackle. But I feel like we should get 2 offensive linemen, 2 wide receivers, a safety, and a linebacker. That's 6. Safety, linebacker, 2 wide receivers. Defensive lineman. I'm losing track. But yeah, that's what I feel like we need. I feel like we really need to work on offense because our defense is really stellar. We have a great defense that just needs a little more improvement, and we need a lot more offensive weapons for Cam while we still have him. So that's what I feel like we need for this next year. But I feel like we need to keep going. So keep pounding, y'all, and hopefully get back to the playoffs next year.